If this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help our channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Tourism Come from Myram to Yours. And today we got some more stuff just in time for Halloween, folks. Here it comes from Neca and Real Toys. Here is Friday the 13th Camp Crystal Lake accessory set. This beauty, I believe, is a redo. So, yeah, it's a reissue box set. One that they did have out before. I happened to miss out on it before, and then the prices just went through the roof. Neca decided to re-release this bad boy, and I was one of the first ones to pre-order that. Yes, right away. The first day it went up for pre-order, I went up and did it again. This for ages 17 and up. I could not wait to get it. Picked this bad boy up this week. They delivered it. I want to thank Neca for getting that one out to my door. Very nice of you guys. And very nice of you guys to re-release this box set. Something that I've been waiting to get my hands on for quite some time because I am a huge Jason Voorhees fan. He is my favorite horror movie killer slasher of all time, and the movies are my favorites. I love Friday the 13th, period. You hear me mumble, I do like a lot of other horror movie genres. I just love horror in general, but Jason is definitely at the top of the list for me. That's my preference. All right, so front of the box says Friday the 13th. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake with the sign. Camp Crystal Lake accessory set. Real Toys Neca, and then you got everything else ages 17 and up. This box set is very thin, so you can see that right there. Friday the 13th, same thing on this side. And then on the back, here you go, folks. Yes. We got some things going on here. So this is what this accessory set is going to bring. Set includes Camp Crystal Lake sign, dark base, rock and sign base with chain. Attach a figure to recreate Jason floating at the bottom of the lake. That would be that one right there. You guys all remember that scene. I remember even at one point he even reaches up and grabs, I believe, Tommy by the leg. I think it might have been Tommy. Or the girl. I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch that movie again. Figures are sold separately, but I do have some figures here. Like I said, we have moved, so I could not find all my figures, and you guys already know if you've been following the channel for some time, I pretty much own almost all the action figures of Jason, but I had to grab what I could to just to kind of give you a little like scale, like a scale as to how this would scale with your action figures. All right, and then you have the other side, which is the exact same, and I was surprised because this box was real slim. So on the original box, let me know if it was as slim as this one. This one seems pretty slim. So yeah, let's see here how slim this box is. So this box is tipping in at about 2¼ inches. So yeah, we're looking at about 5½ centimeters. That's how thin this thing is. So yeah, there you go, folks. There you have it. Camp Crystal Lake accessory set. All right, folks, so I'm holding this up in place. You can see right here, it brings a lot of stuff. So there you have it, folks. They got it packed really well. This is what it looks like when you first take it out of the box. All right, folks, so sorry that I didn't show you exactly how they built this. It didn't bring no instructions on it. You're going to have to look at the back of the box, kind of figure the thing out as to how this works. So I got some random Jason Voorhees figures that I just randomly grabbed out, and they tend to be doing the job. So these pieces here on the actual deck right here, these are going to come off and they're just going to plug right in. And then it also has on the back of it, let's see here, like a little rock thing that's already on it. So you're going to have that rock piece that's already on it. And then the light, there is a piece on the actual dock that's sticking up. And it could be a little tricky because you got to look at the way that it's etched into this giant pole here. So it was hard as hell to get that thing on there too. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, be careful, because if you're not careful, you're going to break your playset. I got lucky and didn't break mine. Taking it apart is going to be a whole nother project. So hopefully I don't break it then. But this piece was a pain in the butt to put in. And instead of having just a little square on the bottom, it has like a little like square, but then there's like another like beveled out piece in there that you have to line it up and like mess with it a little bit, and it'll eventually go on. So just be patient, whatever you do. All right, now the same thing happened for the Camp Crystal Lake sign. So you can see on the sign, I don't have it fully together right here, because it's the same thing. The same way that they did that with that post, they did it with that center beam right there, and also with these posts over here. But yeah, you can get it to stand. It stands on its own. It brings like two little stands that are on the very bottom of that, and you can see it right there. They do unplug. They do come off, and they do go right back on fairly easy. Now that was the easiest part, was putting those on. So those matched up perfectly, but everything else just didn't really match up too well. So just be careful, folks, for that way you do not break your play set. So just putting it out there, and then this will just pops right on. You're gonna see exactly with yours, or if you plan on getting this, and it is swingy. There are some little hooks. Be careful with those hooks, because I almost snapped one off. Yeah, it almost happened. So all that is plastic, hard plastic. So once it's broke, folks. So just letting you know, I like the way that they put the little lights on there. You're wondering with the lighting, how does the lighting look on there? There you go. There's no lights. I don't know if you could really see that right there, the lights that are right up in there. They do have some real looking bulbs. So I'll show you. I'll see if I get up close. You can see that right there. They do have some real looking bulbs. And then right here, these joints. You see how I don't have that joint fully fastened? I kind of left it for I could just undo it and repack it again. For I could put it away until I could figure out where I'm going to put my Jason stuff at. But yeah, you can see there, folks, the lights look really good. I like the way that they made the actual poles look real. So yeah, let me get up on this again, so that way you can check that out. Yeah, it looks really good. And then even this one underneath there is a light under there. I don't know if you would be able to see that right there. Yeah, be careful, because this is all hard plastic. No, I know it looks like metal, but it's not. So there you have it right there, and none of them light up. So if they would have lit up and just gave like a little dimness, that would have been really cool. But I mean, you can't go wrong with this. What Neca did with this playset is they gave you Camp Crystal Lake. Plain and simple. You can buy a regular boat and put it out front, make the coolest looking diorama ever. But my piece that I absolutely loved what Neca did was this piece right here. It is fully attached to the sign, Welcome to Crystal Lake. It has real chain. I don't know if you could really see that up close. It has a real fill chain. The chain is going to plug into the rock. So there's like a little plug right there. Let me see if I can get this thing out or not. There you go. You see that? So there's a hole in the rock. It's going to plug right up in there, and you just push it down in there. And then on the back, it brings a clear post, and that post is going to, let's see here. it has two little like mounts that are here and here on the very bottom. You're going to have trouble pushing those in, and they can break. But once they clip in, and I don't know how I'm going to unclip it, to be honest. And then the actual figure, this part goes up his shirt. So he has a piece there. So if I was to take him off with the chain, you see that piece right there? Yeah, so it's going to go right up his shirt on this particular one, and he will balance. So yeah, this piece I absolutely loved. I love the way that this came out. Let me see if I can get this thing back in there. Yeah, there you go. All right, so let me put him back here. I love the way that this whole thing came out. I'm very pleased. It brought some extra little pieces too, like pieces of chain. I guess you can just drop on the Camp Crystal Lake sign to make it look authentic. But yeah, I'll give you guys a close-up of this so that way you can check it out. Look at that. Looks real good. I would have loved to have had my part 3 Jason, because I would have put him on the dock. But he's somewhere in that box. I don't know how many figures in there, so and they're packed very, very nice so they don't get damaged. And there's a sign. That's how that looks. The rock looks real. So some of that chain is already mounted on it, but it's still loose. So yeah, and then that's how you could get it to look very nice. What do you guys think? Are you gonna pick this up? Did you pick it up? Do you have the original? Is there a paint like an upgrade in paint on this, or do you like the way the first one was painted versus this one? I don't know, because I don't own the first one. I was happy that they brung this one out. NECA also brung out a Freddy boiler room and a few other things for Freddy. So you could go on to NECA's website, Shop NECA or NECA Shop, and if they're in stock, they'll be there. So, all right, folks, that's it for my review of this playset. There's not really much you can really do with it other than this. And that's pretty much about it. All right, folks, so please like, comment, subscribe, and from Moe's Tour to yours, good night, everyone.